for life.
For good reason.
Okay, I'm Amanda Berard, and I don't have that big, long string that you just said. I have none of that. In 1972, I was a freshman in high school. I was in Germany in a military family, and I was oblivious. So you women are all just like amazing. I have something here from JJ, who is Bunny's granddaughter, and she couldn't be here, so she wanted me to read this to you. Unfortunately, I cannot be there in person, but I wanted to send some thoughts about my grandmother. She was truly an inspiration. She drove people to be the best that they could be, and truly believed in the potential of everyone who crossed her path. Growing up, I witnessed firsthand the impact a single person could have, and I carry this message now. She showed me the power of standing up for what was right with compassion, dignity, humor, and a resolute belief in your cause. Growing up, there was a central theme across our many conversations. When something could go wrong, scrape me into a serious mistake, she would ask me, what can we learn from this? As I learned to cope with the world that Bunny isn't in, I'm trying to ask myself that question. What can I learn from this? What good can come from this enormous loss? Over the past 2 weeks, I have struggled with this question. I know it's one she would want me to ask. So what have I learned from her passing? I've learned how strong the community around her was. I have been inspired and comforted by many people who have celebrated her life and who have reached out to her in her final days. I have been comforted knowing that her message of activism in the face of incredible odds lives on in the wonderful people who continue the work that she and many of you began all those years ago. I have learned that I can keep her with me even when she's gone. Every time I speak up, she's with me. Every time I use kindness, humor, empathy, and compassion to educate, she is with me. Every time I push myself to do a little more than I think I can, she is with me. Most of all, I have learned to be grateful. As much as her passing pains me, I'm grateful for the many wonderful years I've had with her. I'm grateful for the emails from her, the conversations and the adventures we shared, and I'm grateful for the greatest lesson she taught me of all. People are powerful. I know that she saw that power in all of you, and I know how proud of all of you she was. She may be gone, but I have learned that as long as we continue to learn in the face of grief and frustration, she will always remain. So I didn't have the relationship that all of you had with her. I did not know her like this. I did not see her like this. I came to Bunny about 4.5 years ago, and she basically said, I don't want to do my bills anymore, and I think I should have someone else do it, and you're the one. And so I did her bills for her. I got her organized. I automated her, essentially. And then before you know it, she tells me that she's been diagnosed with multiple myeloma. And that she was fine, that she was going to take care of it. She didn't need anybody. She would go to the doctors by herself. She would do everything by herself. On January 1st, I get a call from her, and she's in the hospital, but she's fine, okay? And I got really aggravated with her that she needed somebody to advocate for her, and I was her person. And from that point till the time that she died on the 5th of January, I was with her. So, I didn't really see her talking the way she was talking in this clip. I mean, it's like too much. Because it was like Bunny, like Marty was saying, Bunny was at the door when I got there, and she was very happy to see me. She was always like teasing me on the phone, saying, I'll be waiting at the door for you, Amanda. I'll be waiting at the door for you. And sometimes she actually was. But I learned a lot from her. I did not, until today, I did not get it, really. I did not get it. Because as she failed, she repeated a lot of stuff. But the depth of it, I didn't get. I didn't understand. I do not have an education. I did not have the opportunity that a lot of you had. So this was all kind of way above my line of vision. I do have daughters, however, and a granddaughter. And she, 80 years between my granddaughter and Bunny Sandler, and they had a connection that was just amazing. I mean, my 11-year-old granddaughter and Bunny were fast friends almost immediately. She could just connect. She could just connect. And, I didn't set out to have the relationship I had with Bunny. But the thing that happened was that I fell in love with her, and I felt like she needed to be protected, And that's what I did. So I was with her pretty much nonstop the last week of her life. I was with her when she died.
Thank you. Thank you for being there for her.
And she is an amazing person. I hope you cut this out.
I will.
And the more I learn about her, the more amazing I find that she is. I'm listening to this book, I just finished it. It's called The Dance of the Dissident Daughter by Sue Monk Kidd. And in the beginning of the book, she talks about, if you wake up, could you wake up more? And I find that I'm always waking up more. And Bunny has been a part of that. That's all I have. Thank you.
I've never called anyone an angel,
Yeah.
but Amanda was Bunny's angel.
Yeah.
And she gave her the best life for the last 4 months of her life. And in gratitude, I thank you.
Yes.